rooted in the truth and the essence that life has many volumes, many levels, many connections. If you stay rooted in the truth, you will always be able to what? Connect to the right power source. Let's face it. All this creativity, all these creations lets us know that the glory of God exists and is here and is embedded in us and is embedded in everything that we make. Because you cannot make something outside of God's will. Like it's sort of like you cannot create something that God doesn't know about or is not expecting. Regardless of what you make, whether good or bad, He knows, right? He doesn't accept everything, but that doesn't mean He doesn't know. And the power that you use is not from Him. He's the power, right? So that is why He had to do it the way He had to do it. And we have to understand that we are the way we are simply because of the past times, the times after Noah, right? Or the times before Noah. Do you see what I mean? So all those times just shows you who we are, what we're about, what we inherit and what we don't inherit. But you see, the devil had full access and full power before. And so the fallen angels and all the demons and entities were roaming about and using the people however they wanted, and they would stay and nobody would have answers to it. So therefore, God had to come in and basically put His foot down and adjust, basically fulfill the law. Meaning fulfill the spiritual part so that when we have access to it, we know who we are and we see the power and authority that we carry, right? Because once you have that connection, then you carry the seal of God on you because God has left a mark. He says, my sheep hears me. So if your sheep hears you, what does that mean? It is telling you that you, right, have to have a deeper relationship with God. So there are things that are written that, what's it called? That you will understand much more greater because it's the actuality, because you are now one with the Word of God. And when you're one with the Word of God, you don't need no explanation. You just know because you become embedded, right? The reason why you have God inside of you is for connection and adaptation, right? When you connect yourself with different things, right, you are able to absorb power and energy and knowledge. You are able to do that automatically because your power is greater than it. And so if you are a magnet, what happens when a big magnet and a small magnet meet? One will attract the other. So the big one will attract the smaller one. The smaller one will automatically go to the big one. So that's how you will attract knowledge, right? So you are a small magnet. If you attract yourself to a big magnet that powers you and charges you, when you come out of that state, are you not going to have the power? Of course you're going to have the power. You're going to have the power of knowledge. And you're going to be able to take that knowledge to basically aggressively, do things and change things. Because you know who you are, you know what it takes, you know about your abilities, and you have confidence in doing